Hello and welcome to our channel YouTube. So today's lesson we will focus on the 5 tips to stay healthy. Alright, so tip number 1, we're talking about vitamin D. Vitamin D can make us vulnerable to infections, decrease diabetes and depression. We need to spend some time outdoors to make sure that incorporate food with high vitamin D, such as salmon, mushroom, cheese, milk, etc. Sometimes we need to check our health with doctors in order to check about the supplementations for our health. Alright, so tip number 2. Tip number 2, focus on yourself. Find an activities that you really joyful and schedule time for it for an individual week. To reduce your stress by limiting exposures to the news to maximums of 1 hour per day. A journal daily to help process our feeling. We need to get enough adequate sleep. Utilize mindfulness or conducting meditation apps on our phones at least 5 minutes every morning when we get up. Most importantly, do not feel ashamed if you are struggling with hopelessness, distress, or anxiety. We need to reach out to a primary care provider and let them know how do you feel. Tip number 3. Talking about physical activity. We need to get at least 30 minutes of doing exercise per day. Will help reduce stress, blood pressures, and weight. Do not need to gym outside. Sometimes we need to utilize free resources on the internet, smart TV, or social media to find exercises that you can do at home. Even better, find a buddy to join you and keep you accountable. Alright, so tip number 4, talking about nutrition. What we eat, it can also have a significant impact on our health. Be mindful and stress net and try to cook at home for at least 1 meal per day. Eating with others or families can help prevent us feeling isolated and practice mindful eating. Right. Tip number 5. Talking about be proactive with your health. Schedule your annual physical with the primary care provider. Your providers may also recommend vaccinations appropriate for your age. Prepare for appointments by creating a list of questions or concerns for your provider so that they can consult you the ways that you stay healthy and prevent a chronic disease. So hopefully this video tips will provide the watchers more important key element in order to make our health stay healthy. To sum up, in order to make our health stay healthy, as we mentioned already, there are 5 tips over here. Tip number 1, we eat vitamin D. Tip number 2, focus on ourselves. Tip number 3, we focus on physical activities. Tip number 4, nutrition. And tip number 5, be proactive with our health. So thank you so much for watching. If you think that this video is very useful tip, you can have like, comment, subscribe, or share it to the community in order to get a further video.